me. That's not what happened, Akademiks. You know that that's not what happened. And for you to pretend that you didn't do anything, that I just went to your house and I'm just some thought, like we didn't know each other for 2 years. You tried to save yourself after your friends assaulted me. Whether or not you got drunk or not, I know that when you woke up, you were on top of me too.
Show your face. Show your face, please, with sugar on top.
Hey, what's up, y'all? Y'all know my slogan. I don't know it all, but I know what I've been through. Now, before we get into this video, make sure you check us out on Patreon at www.patreon.com/Hookah Anonymous _. You guys been telling us to create one for the longest, so we recently created a community where we will upload videos that we can't share on YouTube due to their guidelines. We'll also be dropping the latest to there first, behind the scenes information that you wouldn't find anywhere else on our socials. So make sure you become a member, and after you do that, head over to our official Instagram page at Hookah Anonymous _ and follow us there. Now without further ado, let's get into what you guys came here to see. Now, I don't know what's going on in that industry, but I'm gonna tell y'all right now, it seems like these are allegations, these sex assaults that we've been seeing pretty common nowadays. All over social media are becoming way too common. Now today we're going to talk about DJ Akademiks. Now according to Rolling Stone, DJ Akademiks is being sued for the R and defamation of character. Now I don't know if y'all remember, but this is the same young lady. I don't know what took her so long to file a lawsuit, what's been going on. But this is a situation that took place all the way in 2022. Then a couple months ago, we seen allegations come out about DJ Akademiks and I think 2 of his homeboys where they was accused of R-ing a young female. Now, for the ones that don't remember, this is the same one that came out. I think she made a video and she was saying how DJ Akademiks did it, how she went to his house and 2 of the guys was there. And I didn't hear too much about the drugging part. This is actually new. But they said that she was being held down. Well, she said that she was being held down. And there was a point in time when they did whatever they did and DJ Akademiks did whatever he did. Now, if y'all remember, this is the same girl that DJ Akademiks did a whole interview about, saying that she was lying. She willingly came. She knew what was up. She didn't do nothing with him, but she did something with 2 of his friends. DJ Akademiks said that he was asleep when everything was going on, and I guess he woke up to her screaming or whatever. And if y'all remember, this was the same video that we seen of DJ Akademiks where you could hear screams in the background, and some people said it was screams of pleasure, while others were saying no, it do not sound like she was enjoying whatever was happening. Right? We actually put that on our Instagram if y'all want to check it out. But it's in the video that we did covering this, in which I'm gonna leave a link pinned to it in the comments. Now, if y'all been following this story, I don't know what happened, but it seemed like everything kind of disappeared. She came out, she made the video about what happened. She said she was gonna expose more, and that was it of it. We didn't see no more, we didn't hear no more about it. It was pretty much swept under the rug. We hear more about DJ Akademiks and his other girlfriend, Cheyenne, than anything. So everybody pretty much thought it was over, but that's up until now. Rolling Stone came out with an article, speaking on the whole situation, the lawsuit. It is official. So I guess this is something that DJ Akademiks is going to have to give some attention to. Before everybody just thought it was just, hoopla, thought it was going to roll over because we didn't hear much about it. I seen in the comments, some people thought that she was just trying to do a money play, because she came out and said something and then we just didn't hear nothing about it. But now I guess it's official. So this is something he's really going to have to answer to legally, because it's a whole lawsuit involved. All right, so we're going to get into the whole article with Rolling Stone, then we're going to talk about it afterwards and talk about what we know. But until then, make sure you hit that thumbs up button so we can get this video into the algorithm. And if you're not subscribed to the platform already, make sure you do so now. Let's get into it. Now, the Rolling Stone article would say, quote, DJ Akademiks is facing a new lawsuit accusing him of sex assault and defamation. The lawsuit was filed by for Zaya Abashi, who dated the internet personality, real name Livingston Allen, after meeting him online in 2021. Abashi alleges that on July 16, 2022, Allen contacted her and invited her to his house in New Jersey, not suspecting any ill intentions, even though they allegedly hadn't seen each other for almost a year. When Abashi arrived, however, she was met by two men identified as John Doe 1 and John Doe 2, whom she did not expect to be there. Abashi claims the two men drugged the drink and plied her with alcohol before assaulting and R-ing her on Allen's pool deck. Abashi says the drugs impacted her memory and caused her to lose consciousness, according to the suit. She claims she was later woken up at around 4 a.m. July 17, 2022 in the bedroom by Allen, aka DJ Akademiks, who was pulling her hair, prying open her legs, and brutally R-ing her, she claims. Abashi accuses Allen of penetrating her anally and vaginally and says she was begging him to stop and crying for most of his assault, but losing her ability to move physically. Sheesh. The following day, according to the lawsuit, Abashi asked Allen for details about what happened the previous night. He alleged showed her a trash can that contained 2 condom wrappers, which suggested to Abashi that after the alleged pool deck attack, the 2 John Does had taken her into another room in the house and continued to R her brutally. Abashi also claimed that Allen, aka Akademiks, showed her surveillance footage of the alleged pool deck attack. According to Ms. Abashi, as she watched the video, she looked like she was just lying there lifeless, which did not sit right with her, the suit reads. According to text messages included in the lawsuit, later that day on July 17th, Allen, aka Akademiks, told Abashi to get tested and said he would do the same. Abashi said she found the statement odd, and the suit argues that text was proof that Allen, who had not slept with Ms. Abashi for over a year, engaged in unprotected sex intercourse with her that night. Now, these are some very, very, very strong allegations and accusations. But let me say this, right? I like to weigh the whole pros and cons and play devil advocate. For one, if he did text her to get tested, it doesn't necessarily mean that, he R'd her. They could have had a regular formal conversation and one thing led to another and they ended up doing what they was doing unprotected. And he probably just said, get tested. That's one thing. Or he could have did whatever he did without her consent and did tell her to get tested, and that would have been another thing. But here's what I'm saying as well. We know how text messages can be, altered. So I don't think that's enough to stand on with these claims. However, that video would prove everything. And we do know that Akademiks does have surveillance in his house. So if he gets subpoenaed or anything like that to give up the videos, maybe he might say that he can't go back that far. But she did say that it was a video out there. So if she can get that video and show that she's there looking lifeless or anything like that, then he may have some stuff on his hands. But the reason why I say we have to take a lot of this with a grain of salt is because we know that as of recently, it's been common that a lot of these girls, they come out, some of them blackmail these guys, some of them, they make these accusations and it be lies. I'm not saying that's the case here, but you have to play devil's advocate, right? A lot of these girls, they go there, they do things that they didn't think that they was going to do. They actually voluntarily partake in these events, whether it's taking drugs or whatever. And when things don't go their way, then they turn into a whole different person, right? So like I said, some of them, they want money. For some of them, it's blackmail. We don't know what's going on, but I always say play devil's advocate. And it's not just me and my personal beliefs, but it's more so what we've been seeing recently, right? Now, just a day ago, we've had the 16-year-old girl. She accused OTF affiliate 053 co-killer of not knowing her age and saying he R'd her and other members was trying to R her. Then she came out and said that she was lying about her age, and it's just too much. So a lot of things these days, you can't just take it for face value. You got to let things play out. But unfortunately, we're living in times where you don't even have to be convicted to be guilty. Nobody waits around to see the verdict. You're pretty much guilty off of mere allegations, which is unfortunate because you could literally be slandered and lose a lot of stuff just off of accusations alone, and the person could be lying. but no one wants to associate themselves around someone with certain allegations attached to them because it's bad for business, especially when it comes to the sex crimes. Now, I'm not saying that DJ Akademiks is a saint. We don't know, right? We don't know whether she's lying, whether he's lying. We just don't know. We're just going to have to see how it plays out. And I'm not going to lie, that video that we seen with DJ Akademiks walking into a room and you could hear in the background somebody was screaming. Definitely that was a little shaky. We're going to keep that there. I don't know what's going on. He said he was asleep during the whole situation, but that kind of proves otherwise. So like I said, this is something that we just going to have to stay tuned about. I'm pretty sure DJ Akademiks is going to talk about it a little later because this is pretty serious. At first it was serious, but now it's getting even more serious because now it's a lawsuit involved. So it's not just some he say, she say. It's not just some internet, social media, bullcrap, propaganda. It's actually a lawsuit involved. So we just gonna have to wait and see what comes out of this. Y'all jump in the comments. Let me know what y'all think about this. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Hit that bell so you're notified every time we drop new content. And remember, as long as you keep on watching, I'm gonna keep on dropping. And I'm out.